Trip to Greece, Solangelo AU by Prittiestpivvo, Chapter 2. Nico's point of view. Oh my god, I'm so excited for tomorrow. Percy was boinging around the dorm room he and Jason and I shared. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be super excited when we're dragging you out of bed by the ears tomorrow, Jason retorted. We have to leave our building at 3:30 in the morning, so we have time to lug our bags to where the bus takes off at 4 for the airport. Jason is always up at ungodly hours of the morning, and I don't know how he did it. I could wake up early if I needed to, but I wasn't a fan. Then there was Percy. I'm almost completely convinced he's a vampire. He always went to bed at 3 a.m. and then refused to even open his eyes until absolutely necessary. I was super excited to annoy Percy for once. Nope, I would absolutely be super duper awake tomorrow, Percy scoffed. Plus, we have the blue monster in the fridge. You sure your ancestors weren't owls, you nocturnal beast? You have the wrinkly feet of one, I quipped. Hey! 3, 2, 1, Nico! I sat up faster than I ever thought possible. Percy and Jason were on either side of my bed, wheezing, doubled over and clutching their stomachs. Jesus Christ, I think I'm having heart palpitations. Sense of murder. I told you I would be up. Percy and Jason then promptly fell to the ground as I flung off my covers, grumbling, first kicking Percy in the shin and then moving to the other side of my bed to kick Jason in the elbow. Against all odds, we managed to get all our shit together and be at our bus pickup spot before 6. Annabeth was attempting to calm her boyfriend, who had chugged that monster and was now filled with far too much caffeine in his body to be healthy. Jason was hanging out with Piper and Thalia and Raina. Were conversing quietly. This left me alone with my thoughts. Whether unfortunate or not, my mind drifted to Solus. Since the awkward exchange of phone numbers, I hadn't had much contact with him. He had messaged me on the days just so we both could message, and then again about a week ago asking me what I was planning to wear on the 9-hour flight. Just as I was thinking this, my phone buzzed in my black sweatpant pocket. I pulled it out, and speak of the devil, it was Will. Will Solus. Hi, I'm just about at the bus stop. Are you guys already there? I lifted my head to see if I could see a bright blonde mop of hair anywhere. No luck. Before quickly typing in a response. Will Solus. Yeah, we're all here ready. We're to the left of the group. Sounds good. I think I see Jason. Thanks, Nico. I shut off my phone and watched from afar as the blue-eyed Will lugged his bags over to where Annabeth and Piper were trying not to laugh as they eyed their boyfriends, practicing a very strange handshake. Annabeth gave Will a small wave, to which he waved back. He then seemed to peer around and then say something. Piper scanned the crowd and pointed towards me. I pretended to watch my strange friends continue their handshake, but I saw Will smile and begin to make his way over to me through my peripheral. I also happened to see Piper peer, interested at me. She turned to Annabeth and asked her something. The blonde girl looked towards me, then looked at Will and smirked, nodding her head. Right before Will managed to get to me, I made eye contact with Piper. She pointed to herself, then to me, then the bus the teachers were beginning to load bags onto. I gave her a confused thumbs up, and then a boy much taller than me dominated my field of vision. Hi, Nico! Oh my god, it is way too early for this. Will groaned into his hands, but he had a smile on his face. He seemed to radiate light in the darkness of early morning Manhattan. Yeah, I got woken by screams in my ear, Nico shrugged. Don't give Percy a monster before 10 a.m. Will looked over his shoulder to the boys who were clapping excitedly after finishing their 5-minute-long handshake and let out a laugh. His laugh was gorgeous. Oh, by the way, could I sit with you guys on the plane? There are rows of 4 and my friends are all in their hotel groups. He laughed sheepishly. Oh, yeah, sure. I'm sure the others won't mind. Just letting you know, though, I already called dibs on the window seat, I stated very matter-of-factly. Oh, I'm sure you did. Will smirked at me, and I suddenly had the childish urge to stick out my tongue at him. but decided against it at the last second. Thank gods that would have been thank gods that would have been embarrassing. We all mingled around for another 5 minutes as we waited for the bag line to calm down. Come on, hooligans, called Thalia as she lifted her 50-pound bag with ease so the teachers and bus drivers waiting to load their bags into the underneath of the bus. I feel like I packed too much, Will frowned. There was a small crease that appeared between his eyebrows, and it was one of the cutest things I think I've ever seen. I mentally smacked my forehead. This is getting weird. I barely know this guy. Well, too late to unpack now, I declared as the group began to slowly drag their bags towards the bus. Eventually, we got our bags stuffed into the compartment and lined up behind the tired teenagers trying to get onto the bus. As we waited, Piper came to stand next to me. You and I are sitting together, and don't try to argue. I'll win. And we're going to have a long conversation, she whispered. I held in my groan. Piper's long conversations were never something to look forward to. Thank God the drive was only 45 minutes.